We've got to talk about Liverpool Football Club. And a quick disclaimer to all the Liverpool fans who might be watching this. I promise I come in peace. I'm not here to cause any violence. I'm not here to laugh at you guys. I'm not here to kick a man while he's down. I am merely here to give an honest observation and react to what is a huge transfer story. And before I address the elephant in the room, can I just say I'm happy I didn't make a video about this player talking about the profound impact he will have on Liverpool's season, because I've made that mistake in the past. I made videos about Enzo, I made videos about Caicedo, I nearly made a video about Lavia, but as I was recording that video, he got announced that he was going to Chelsea and he'd rejected Liverpool as well. And I almost made a video about Jude Bellingham as well a few years ago, and thankfully I was patient enough to just wait and see what was going to happen, because in hindsight we now know that Jude Bellingham ended up at Real Madrid and rejected Liverpool, which is insane. And another high-profile midfielder has been added to that long list of names that has rejected Liverpool Football Club, and it is none other than Martin ZUBIMENDI, a high-profile player who's garnered a lot of attention over the last 18 months for his performances for both club and country at the Euros with Spain most recently, and of course with Real Sociedad in the La Liga. A fantastic midfielder, one who would have had a profound impact on Liverpool's trajectory under Arne Slot, and genuinely would have been a statement signing. This is the kind of signing that Liverpool Football Club needed. This is the kind of signing that Liverpool Football Club needed to remind the world that they are still a serious football club capable of competing with the world's best. Because you look at Liverpool's team, and I'm not even joking, I think Liverpool still have a lot of quality players in that starting 11. They've still got the likes of Mo Salah. They've still got the likes of Trent. They've still got the likes of Alisson, who I think are three genuinely world-class players. Now, personally, I don't think Van Dijk is world-class anymore. Shh, say it quietly. But I know there's Liverpool fans out there who will hate me saying that. So because I said I'm coming in peace, let's put Van Dijk in there as well, right? 4 genuinely world-class players, even though Van Dijk's not really that good. 4 genuinely world-class players. Right? And you've still got other players in there like Diaz. You've still got Szoboszlai. You've still got McAllister, who I think is actually really, really good and is underrated in that Liverpool team. You add ZUBIMENDI to that and suddenly you've got an 11 that's capable of competing with the world's best, in my humble opinion. But now that narrative completely and utterly shatters, because it's not just about Liverpool's first 11. Even if they had got ZUBIMENDI, their reserves and their bench, for me, I'm not convinced, especially when you compare it to Arsenal, when you compare it to, obviously, Manchester City. I don't think Liverpool are going to quite get over the line. And the obvious elephant in the room, that Jurgen Klopp is no longer there. We don't know how good Arne Slot is going to be. It's giving David Moyes vibes, you know, when Moyes took over Manchester United and took over this big job from Sir Alex. And he had these massive shoes to fill. And everything that went wrong did start to go wrong. That's what this feels like. It feels like deja vu, except this time it's not happening to my club, which is beautiful. It's just sensational, you know, as a United fan. So I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Let me know what are your thoughts on Liverpool, where they're going to finish the season. More importantly, ZUBIMENDI rejecting Liverpool, and just the overall state of the club, because I would be worried if I was a Liverpool fan. But let me be clear. I'm not saying I think Liverpool are trash. I'm not saying I don't think Liverpool are going to make top 4. I'm not saying that I think Liverpool are even a bad team. I'm just saying I don't think they are title contenders anymore. I think if they had got ZUBIMENDI, I genuinely would have believed that Liverpool could go on to cause a bit of a spanner in the works when it comes to Man City and Arsenal. Right? Because that's who everybody's talking about. I've seen so many prediction videos talking about how Arsenal are going to win the league or how Manchester City are going to do the 5-peat. And I've heard almost no one talk about Liverpool's chances in the title race. And I've just been quietly sitting there as a United fan thinking to myself, if these guys get ZUBIMENDI and a couple of other signings, they could be back. They could be back like they never left. And the crazy thing is, even without Klopp there, they have the minerals to compete. But that narrative has completely and utterly been shattered by the dramatic news over the last 24 hours of ZUBIMENDI not leaving and Liverpool briefing their fan base and briefing, we're seeing these briefs in the media coming from the club and Liverpool associated journalists suggesting that inside Liverpool, apparently they don't believe they need a CDM anymore, which is insane. It's absolutely insane because 1, why were you trying to sign ZUBIMENDI? And 2, what are you talking about? That is crazy. I would be fuming. I would be livid if I was a Liverpool fan and my club was telling me that, hey, we don't really need a CDM, so I guess it's not really that big of a deal that ZUBIMENDI rejected us. What are you talking about? They still haven't replaced Fabinho. They've been looking for a CDM for what is it, 3 years now? 2 years? 2.5? Crazy. Absolutely crazy. And it's criminal that Liverpool haven't signed players in other positions for the first team. Forget the midfield. The fact that Liverpool haven't addressed other areas of the pitch is criminal. It really, really is. And I remember having a conversation with an old friend, I will say, a Liverpool fan who was much older than me. I actually met him when I used to go to compete in esports, right, locally in the country, and we used to go to these FIFA tournaments. And I met him, and he turned out to be a Liverpool fan. And one day we were having this conversation, and I'll never forget it, because I think it was around the time Liverpool finally won the title and broke that 30-year drought with Jurgen Klopp at the helm. And I just remember saying to him, you do realize that this could be it, right? Like, yes, you guys have won. Well done. You're a great team. You beat Man City, blah, blah, blah. But you guys, most of that was down to Jurgen Klopp. And if you guys don't address the issues in your squad, this will be the last title you win for a while. I said that to him, and he thought I was being salty. He lost his mind. He's like, yeah, you're a Man U fan. You're just being salty. Just let us celebrate. Let us win. Look now. Look now. When was the last time Liverpool actually won a title? And how long do you think it will be till Liverpool win a title again if they continue to act like this in the transfer market? I just don't see it, guys. I don't see how Liverpool can possibly overcome this. And if they don't sign a high-profile midfielder over the next couple of weeks, I think their season's over really before it starts. And again, that's not me being a salty United fan. That's me being honest. And when I say Liverpool season's over, I'm not talking about top 4. Please don't take my words out of context. I'm talking about being in a title race till March, till April, till May, being in the title race with people actually saying, you know what? Liverpool might win the title. Liverpool could actually do it. Liverpool are within 3 points of the leaders. In March, in April, in May, when the season's about to end, you're still in it. That's what I mean when I say Liverpool's season's going to be over. Because for me, Liverpool getting top 4 is not an achievement. And this is a United fan talking. I mean that sincerely. Liverpool getting top 4 is not an achievement. You guys should get top 4 with or without a new signing because your first 11 is that good. That's besides the point. I think top 4 is almost guaranteed for Liverpool. The problem with Liverpool is how ambitious is your fan base and how much pressure are you guys going to put your owners under, and what are you going to do to try pressure your club to actually sign some players? Are you guys just going to lap it up and be fake positive and say, oh, everything's fine, everything's rosy in the garden, we'll just get top 4 again and call it a day? I don't think so. I think Liverpool fans should demand more from their club. If you did enjoy the video, leave a like to support the channel, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and of course, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. I really want to know, because I haven't heard a lot of people talk about Liverpool. I've heard so many people talk about Arsenal, even United. I've seen more videos from rival fans talking about Manchester United. I have not seen people, until ZUBIMENDI rejected them, talk about Liverpool. And I mean not banter, not laughing. I mean serious, constructive analysis on where Liverpool are going to finish next season. I just haven't seen that. And I myself have been holding off on talking about Liverpool because I've just been waiting for them to announce something big. And I felt ZUBIMENDI would be the one. And yet here we are. There's a part of me that feels so much joy and so much laughter, but then there's also a part of me that just thinks, man, that must suck. Imagine that happened to your club, But couldn't be me. It's been your boy Triple M. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for taking time out of your day to watch this video. And as usual, check you in the next one. Peace.